Slam Dunk is the basketball manga written by the legendary Takahiko Inoue. It is the king of sports manga, but it simply wouldn't be the giant it is without its beautiful cast of characters, with each of them masterfully fleshed out and handled with care. They are realistic, and never once does any of them feel too out of the ordinary or like anything other than high school students playing basketball. You have Sakuragi Hanamichi, the main character, who starts the manga not even caring one bit about basketball, but it's when his love, Haruko, shows her love for the sport that Sakuragi chooses to become the greatest basketball player to impress her and also to win her love. Plus, he has funny moments that make him absolutely impossible. What elevates his character is watching him get better as a player and slowly but surely falling in love with the game of basketball. Then there's Rukawa Kaede, my favorite character, and teammate/rival to Sakuragi. Rukawa is aloof and relies on his own skills, and constantly antagonizes Sakuragi because he feels he's not using his full potential. However, he slowly sheds these ideals, and his rivalry with Sakuragi turns into a mutual respect and friendship as his dependency on his teammates grow. They realize that they make each other better, and Rukawa trusts Sakuragi with the game-winning shot against Sano, making his arc come full circle. Captain Takagi is the older brother of Haruko, and is the model leader of men and court general that Shohoku needs as their anchor, and keeps the entire team in check. He deeply cares for his teammates, and as a third year, he has that drive, hunger, and desperation to finally reach nationals and attain some gold before graduating. He also plays a very important role in the growth of Sakuragi's character. The point guard, Miyagi Ryota, is a delinquent, being similar to Sakuragi and being rejected tons of times, but having that one girl he'd do anything for. He returns to the team, but often has the feeling of insecurity and making it a necessity to prove himself and his existence on the court because of his height. Middle school MVP Hisashi Mitsui. After a knee injury sidelining him, he rushes back onto the court before his knees fully healed, only to re-injure it worse than before. He quit the team and became a delinquent. And after a grueling fight with the current team and moving confrontation with Takagi and Coach Anzai, his love for basketball returns, as he's slowly redeeming himself and overcomes his own self-doubt and never gives up. You also have characters like Kogure, third-year six-man, and Ayako, who are both often the voices of reason, and like Akagi, keeps the team level-headed. And then the man behind it all, the white-haired Buddha, Coach Anzai. He is the man that is tasked with providing the best game plan when things are going bad and giving the perfect advice, telling his players exactly what they have to hear when needed. When Rukawa wishes to leave for America, Anzai refuses, only because a former player of his left for America as well, only to fail and turn to drugs, eventually dying in a car accident. Anzai, feeling it is his fault, vows to never fail another player. He also allows his bench players to play in important games, giving them the confidence they need to feel important to the team. With the main cast being as strong as it is, it's obvious the rival/antagonistic cast is just as good. Ryonan, Kainan, Shoyo, Toyotama, and Sano are all great obstacles and power ceilings to Shohoku. Without them being as good as they are, Slam Dunk wouldn't be as enjoyable as it was. Ryonan, the main rival team and a near identical team to Shohoku, in that each player has a direct counterpart. Akira Sendo is Ryonan's star player, and throughout the games against Shohoku, he's showing Rukawa what a true ace looks like, and even offers Rukawa some advice on how to utilize his full potential. Kicho Fukuda matches Sakuragi's pride and explosiveness on offense, and Jun Uozumi, as the center and captain, respects Akagi but challenges his iron fist of a will with that of his own. Shoyo presented something new, having its ace player Fujima also be the team's coach. When he's coaching, he's cool and calm, but when Fujima steps on the court is when he elevates Shoyo into a national level team. Kainan, led by two-time Prefecture MVP Shinichi Maki, leads the team with a cool head, and they follow him indefinitely and confidently. And Nobunaga Kyoto is very proud and confident. He's like Sakuragi in his erratic behavior both on and off the court, creating moments that are absolutely hilarious and just a joy to watch. Toyotama is a team that has a philosophy of 80% offense and 20% defense that was instilled in them by their former coach, GA. While this tactic brought the team much success, GA was fired for not living up to high expectations set on him by the school. But the run and gun offense is still lived out vicariously through Minami and Kishimoto to a T. And both players have threatened their newest coach when he tries to adopt a more defensive style of play or is quote-unquote disrespectful to GA. And finally, the best high school team, Sano. They are presented as the final and true test to Shohoku's strength and forced our main characters to grow as players even more and set new limits. With all these amazingly and beautifully written characters, it is impossible not to fall in love with the series. Slam Dunk is truly a masterpiece, a pioneer, and should be used as inspiration for not just sports manga, but all genres when constructing characters.